Even my close friend, whom I trusted, whom I shared bread with, has lifted up his heel against me. Psalm 41:9. I was going to get into 1 and 2 Timothy because that's what our men's group is studying today. But I saw that and it just kind of resonated with me because it's so easy to feel antagonized or feel like you're being betrayed. There's so much gossip in the church and it can be so toxic. And right now, especially within the church, there's so many people pleasers. I mean, the secular world is full of them because they're taught and conditioned, we all are, to people please, to virtue signal, to say love is love, to say all these worldly things that sound great, even though they separate us from the one true source of love, that is our Father in heaven who created us and revealed himself through Jesus Christ. But we get in the sense of people pleasing, and we're supposed to be iron sharpening iron within the church. But when we aren't allowed to be honest with one another without people being offended and then it leading to little trails of gossip, little divisiveness within groups, it sends us all away from what we're supposed to be. And one of the things we are in this lesson today, this is more in Matthew 6, it talks about when you pray, when you do this, because we're all called to pray and be intercessors, to not stand on the street corner so that everyone see you, but go humbly into your corner. It's about being humble, seeking the Lord and seeking to be a vessel for others to grow in him. And I'm so far from perfect. I do things that will annoy people all the time. I'm sure in ways that I'm not even aware of, but I know when I'm aware of it, I apologize and I try to stay on track by focusing on Christ. We all need to do that. And all these things that divide us and make us feel betrayed, we know that the Lord felt betrayed, so we can take solace in that because he told us, they hated me, they'll hate you. When someone shows you their true colors, you usually need to listen and just be very careful and just discern who you know that won't be offended if you say something that they don't like. I was the worst one at taking constructive criticism growing up from my dad. I would lash out. He'd tell me, but I realized, no, I need to hear that. And, I wish I could go back and take away some of my responses. But in hindsight, I realized that was part of what molded me to be somebody who was never going to, not speak my mind and what I believe. And I find myself in disagreement with a lot of people. And when you find yourself in disagreement with people, you truly see where their heart is on how they respond. Will they still respect and like you and appreciate you and treat you as a brother or a sister? Or will they, will pride kick in? Will they back away? Will there be gossip? Will they move along? That's how people reveal their true colors, but that's also how God divides his sheep. That's how he brings together the people that he wants together to do his work with. So, we know that King David, we know that Jesus, he felt betrayed. So we will feel betrayed in this world, but God will never betray us. That's why we put our faith in him and him alone. God bless you. See you tomorrow.